Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix, episode 71. What? How is that even possible? Well, first thing is today we're stepping away from the castle for just a minute because there's a couple things I want to do. I've been doing a lot of mining and getting a lot of resources. I've been digging out a room and I want to show you what it is, but we are going to be starting to prepare to fight the Ender Dragon. So this is episode 71. I am planning on fighting the Ender Dragon on episode 75. That's the goal, okay? That'd be a nice round number target zone to hit the Ender Dragon every single time that happens. Anyway, so that's the plan. The plan is fight the Ender Dragon on episode 75. I might end up doing a world tour on 75 with a special guest. I have someone in mind that I'd like to talk to about coming in for a world tour. If that happens, then maybe the Ender Dragon will be 76 or 74 or something. Anyway, regardless, soon. The goal is soon. And I have no Ender Pearls, maybe one. I think I have one Ender Pearl somewhere in one of my chests. But that's not a big deal because I am going to be able to go get more Ender Pearls because I'm going to go to the desert to get sand here. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on just hardcore camping at the desert for like a day, a night is specifically. And I always like the deserts are pretty nice for Endermen because they're so flat. You can make a little, three tall ceiling and just kind of hide under it and take them out. So I don't mind cheating the system a little bit. You know, it's a mechanic they can't fit in there. So, so that's going to be the goal. And then, also you can just, my bow is super powerful, so I can take out other mobs, so it shouldn't really be that dangerous. So I might do that in between episodes, so that way I have just lots and lots of Ender Pearls. And then, also in between episodes, probably, although I may end up putting a clip in, I need to go and get some major blaze powder. I need to get like, 9, 12? Well, so 6 blaze rods. Now, I think I might have 6. I might have 6, honestly, but I don't know. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing all this farming because I need a lot of white dye, otherwise known as bone meal. I need a lot of bone meal to convert to white dye because of the plan for the end portal room. That's right, we're leaving the medieval thing. There's a big plan here. I have a bunch of lore worked out, some stuff that's going to be really fun for this world, and we're going to see it develop very slowly here over the course of the next whole bunch of episodes. Look, I have too many things in my inventory. Darn it. I got a whole inventory full of sand, but it was kind of a strikeout. I killed a ton of mobs, but I killed 2 Endermen, no pearls, in a whole night of desert. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work through the day, and then at nighttime I'm going to head back out again to the desert, I guess. That's just the place where I can see the furthest. Up here, there could be an Enderman standing behind a wall, and I would never see him. So, plains, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I got to find just a better place. So let me take you down and show you what I've been working on. I know I'm using the wrong storage. I know, but I need some stuff. How's this doing? Oh wow, is it already? Oh no, it's still working. Okay, so I put all those carrots and a whole harvest of carrots and potatoes in there. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of this incredibly plentiful supply of gravel that we have in Bedrock Minecraft, and we're going to make a whole bunch of white concrete powder. Okay, so I'm gonna make that all up, and then I'll catch you on the other side. I'll show you the portal room of what I have done thus far. But I actually, and a little bit of ink farming, although it went fairly quickly. I had enough time to come up with this right here. So here's what we got down here. That's the end portal. Now we're not doing a drop like we did in the Realm of Vasten. I feel like kind of been there, done that just a wee bit. But I have been grinding hard. I'm gonna have to work out some new way to get up there on this room. This is my portal room. Pretty medieval, right? Haha, not really. Okay, here's the deal. There are either time travelers who are back here to observe this Middle Eastern culture, Middle Eastern, what am I saying? Medieval. Close. Medieval culture, or there are aliens, and this is sort of the transport to the alien base. Guess where the alien base is going to be? Oh yeah, you guessed it. Eventually we're going to get there. Or time travelers going to like an outer space base, something like that. But yeah, I want to have a futuristic element to this. So in addition, you'll notice this stairs up here, because I had to clear out whenever I was doing the room, but I went and got the villager breeder rolling again, and I got a whole bunch of stonemason villagers because I was watching Retro Celtic, our old good friend Celtic Daddy, on a live stream. Well, it was kind of yesterday, early this morning, however you would think of it, and he was telling me he repairs with stonemasons, and I thought, wow, that's cool. I should do that as well, and I should get like a zombie to give me the discount. And apparently, what I've learned is, after a lot of work, the Bedrock. See, what I did is I just wrapped this around here. This is how I got all the villagers down. Just kind of goes. They collect in this little area down here as I AFK, and then I just take them right down here. Really easy. It's all downhill. It turns out that the Bedrock discount for curing villagers doesn't seem to work, because I infected these guys and cured them several times. A few of them, not all of them, but a few. And it never worked. Now, I'm pretty sure they're all connected. I've leveled most of them up to level 2, just with emeralds from my crop farm. But I think it's like these two guys. No, maybe just this. I don't know. Like one or two of them seem to have sort of unlinked from their stations, and I don't really know why. Like, I don't know. I can't really explain. Like, just this dude, maybe? Is there maybe one more who unlinked? No, I don't think so. I think just that one, and I don't know why that is. So that's really weird. But down in here, I have this dude. Oh, yeah, he always gets me whenever I walk in. I have this dude right here, Discount Zombie. And how it works is, so I lower, there's actually a lever on the other side of this. I lower down whoever I wanted to infect, set and turn off this. So then whenever I send this down, he'll stop right there. He'll infect it. I turn it on, and it goes whoop, whoop, and he can't hit all the ones that are up, right? So it works out really great. Getting out of here is a little bit of a trick. Okay. Yeah, I always take a lot of damage there. Okay. So, but unfortunately it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I did all this and it doesn't work. So I think it's going to work. I think it's a bug. I think so. I think it's a bug, and I think it's going to work eventually. But as of right now, I just realized I forgot one thing. Do I have any more black concrete? No more. I think I do actually at my base. But yeah, so I decided to use concrete here to sort of simulate pipes and stuff. I thought that kind of worked, and there's a lot more that's going to go into this room, because we just have to decide, is it alien or are they time traveling humans? Which way do we want to go? Because that's going to dictate what the alien / time traveling base looks like in the end whenever we build it. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I'll be honest, I'm kind of thinking it should be like time traveling humans that are coming back here to sort of watch this medieval kingdom, observe it and stuff like that. And maybe they're doing experiments on villagers. Like, that was kind of my thinking here, is make these are kind of like I mean, they kind of are experiments, because I don't actually know how to do it. So they kind of are anyway. But yeah, the idea was I was going to be able to get like quartz and stuff down here, but I don't, maybe that's just the last trade. I've never really done this before. So I didn't get them to unlock the bottom one, because they're buying quartz and I wanted to purchase quartz. So maybe I did the wrong thing. I thought these guys would sell quartz, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do in this room for today. But what I want to do is I want to work on this area up here, right here. Because this is going to be an open air vent with some water up there and some maybe campfires that smoke. But the thing is I want this to be a bit of a hidden observation area. I just thought that would be cool. Like these guys don't know they're getting observed. So how am I going to do that? Well, this mountain. Remember how I was like, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this mountain. I've never had a really good plan. Oh, I have a plan now. This is going to be my secret observation area by the alien / time travelers. This whole thing. So what that means is we need to cover this whole thing in stone and cobblestone. And so that means it's time to get my grind on. So luckily, I have a lot of stone and cobblestone from mining out that stuff, and I'm going to go use it now. I'm going to do it basically the same as I did that one over there. I'm just going to build up the walls to a fairly set peak. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to come out here and make this thing go right through a little tunnel. I think that would be a nice little secret way to get in, actually, too. And then up at the top, we'll figure out what to do up there. But yeah, let's get some grind and I'll come back. Let me bring in just a little bit on what I've been working on here, because I've been working on the mountain a lot. I did a couple live streams now working on the mountain, and I've been running out of stone. So, I varied where I've been getting all the stone from, and I've been going down to the mines and digging out some stuff and digging out around the end portal room, all that kind of stuff. But then it occurred to me, I really should focus on this room, on this cave, because this cave is right underneath the castle, and this is going to become something very, very, very cool. But that's going to take a while, because I want to dig this down pretty low before we get into it. So I just started peeling off this stuff, and before I went any deeper in sort of bringing down the levels, I decided that the best thing to do is going to be make sure I detail the ceiling at least somewhat, get some hangers down. Now it's going to be very dark. Right now you can see it pretty well because all these torches, but this is going to be really dark, so it doesn't have to be super detailed, but somewhat detailed. I think somewhat detailed would be nice. This may end up being open to the sky at some point. Maybe. There may be a crater. That all depends on what exactly is exactly above this, but yeah, this area is going to be cool. But it's taking some time. Let me go show you the mountain. Oh man, look at it. Look at it. It's so cool looking. Oh, it totally changes this entire city. Like every bit of it makes me happy. Like every bit of it makes me happy. In fact, it makes me so happy that I think I'm going to expand these mountains, to be honest. I think I may end up making this entire city in kind of a U shape, and maybe increasing, because honestly, I mean, it's been a bit of a grind, but it's not been that bad. And look at how much it adds. Like having these big, really straight, steep cliffs. Oh man, it's just awesome. And then we're gonna fill up this whole area down here with city with houses and so on and so forth. Show you the area that I was working on right when I ran out of stone is this area over here, and even like along the river, like the river's really cool. The river's gonna have a little cave. A lot of the cave is actually kind of worked out. I'm gonna hang some lights down there because I want to see that that's a river. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is completely covering this in stone. That's gonna be easier to show once it gets done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make kind of a like this is the, I guess, the wall that you won't see for the river. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then cover it. So that way, from in any way you look, there's gonna be a really nice detailed wall that largely, these houses, these guys are going bye-bye. Or maybe I'll just leave them here as if they're, I don't even know what this is gonna be, because you'll never see this. This is gonna be the futuristic alien sci-fi base. So I asked in a live stream, I said, hey, do you guys think, what do you guys think? Now, I want comments. I want comments in the video, right? I want comments in the video. Do you want to see aliens, or do you want to see time travelers, right? That's for you folks, my good friends, to comment on the YouTube video and choose aliens or time travelers, right? But I asked them, and they unanimously on the live stream said aliens. It's like time travelers have been done. Aliens is super cool. Go alien. Like definitely, it was like slam dunk. So I'll be curious to see what the feedback is on this video, because that's sort of the direction that we're going to go. Now, this is episode 71. My plan is going to be do a tour on episode 75 and probably take on the Ender Dragon episode 76. Probably. That's going to be the goal. I definitely want to do a tour. I haven't, I did a tour in episode 50 by myself. I kind of want to do a tour with a friend. So I think I'm going to bring someone along with me and just show off the city, show off all the work we've been doing. Because especially once these mountains get done, oh baby, it's going to be cool. Imagine these mountains, but like over here too, like kind of wrapped around, like maybe around here behind. Oh man, this thing could be so cool, because especially because there's gonna be something up there. That's not gonna be. It's gonna be flat, kind of on the top, because there's gonna be a build. So we're gonna do some really cool stuff. All right, I think my grind is nearly over for right now. Man, I have so many plans. I was just watching, while I was doing this grind of the mountain, I was watching Python's new Python Plays Minecraft, his regular vanilla world. And it was kind of a Tory episode, sort of, where he was just kind of talking about, direction and what he has left to do and what he's going to be doing and all that kind of stuff. And man, I got so inspired. I got so inspired watching it, like, oh, I want to do that, and I want to do that, and I want to do that, all different, all in my own sort of way, but, just seeing it, I was like, yeah, I want to do all that stuff so badly. It's so cool, and I can't wait. I have so many plans I want to do in this world, and, I can only accomplish so much in this world at a time, and that just it just drives me a little bit crazy from time to time. But we are going to be headed. Is there any way to get over there? Yeah, I guess through the river. I've got to work on my pathing just a bit. So I have most of this mountain worked out, and I'm going to show you the top here. I just have a little bit of a sort of temporary stairway to get up here. I'll tell you one thing I'm a little concerned about with Bedrock is these snow layers. Like, do those continue to pile up? I mean, will it just stop at like 2, or does it keep going 3, 4, 5? Am I going to be digging in like feet of snow? So here's what I got so far. I have a very flat top mountain. This will be all landscaped at some point, but I think what's going to happen is I think I'm going to build this part of the castle right up to the edge. I think. Right, like some of it will dip down a little bit. I think this whole thing is just going to be a big, maybe, I don't know, like a fortress or a garrison or something. I don't know. The view is awesome. It's going to be especially awesome once you get all the rest of the houses put in, but yeah, I think this is going to be a big part of the castle. I just went and just mined up more and fixed my tools and all that kind of stuff. So I have to finish sort of the flat top of this just so I can you know, not fall to my death. Actually, I have fallen a bunch of times and I don't die thanks to my feather falling 4 diamond boots, but darn, it is close. It is a close call. Anyway, let me do that and then we'll take a look at this mountain down from the bottom. I think we're done with phase 1 of this little mountain and probably all the time I have for today, trying to keep these episodes short. This one took a lot longer than the other ones have, and that's all right. That's why, you know, I do some of the short ones and some of the longer ones. But yeah, there was a lot of grind here, but I think it is really, really, really worth it. So we have this mountain. It's all done except for that it's only stone and cobble, and so I'm gonna need to go back in and put some grass and some leaves and stuff like that. In fact, actually, let's go look at that one. I think I'd kind of like it to look a lot like this one over here. You know, the danger is with this one is this doesn't look very big. Now it's not very big, right? That's kind of the downside, or I guess that's part of the sort of problem. Is, you know, it looks like it is. It's a very little hill, which actually just contains, you know, my iron farm, so it doesn't have to be all that big. But the nice thing about this one is it's already all detailed up with stairs and slabs and all that kind of stuff, so it looks a lot better. I don't think I can get up there. Look at my worthless iron farm. Look at all those villagers in there, just hanging out. Just hanging out, summoning very, very, very few iron golems. Lots of cats, but yeah, very few iron golems. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's being fixed in the next update. But yeah, this thing that I have right here, this is sort of an AFK spot for the iron farm. Not that it works. But yeah, I think this is kind of cool. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll do a similar situation to this over here on this mountain, just because I think it'll look so good and so incredibly detailed and fleshed out and done. But yeah, I think it adds a lot to the city. I'm really, really, really happy with it. In addition, not only that, but also we have the very sci-fi section down here, which I think looks really cool, even though again that also is just the very initial stages of it as well. But yeah, let me show you. I just did a couple little things down here, not very much, but just a tiny little bit of detail, and yeah, I think it's cool. So you got to make the choice. Just again in the comments, you got to choose time traveling humans or aliens for down here. Okay, and these are the guys that are kind of doing experiments on. Also, I can come over here and I can make some trades. Oh man, they're not refreshing their trades, are they? Nope, they're all broken. Oh man. Yeah, these guys they like lose touch with their workstations. I just want to know if down here in the bottom if this is going to be quartz, because if this isn't quartz, then this whole plan is bunk, because that's the whole reason I have these guys, is so I can just get quartz for free. And so yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to wrap it up. Little bit of a sci-fi thing, little bit of a custom mountain. I'll see you all next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. Thanks so much for coming by. Leave me a comment if you don't mind, and a thumbs up is always appreciated as well. Okay, bye everybody.